All right. Um, hello. I have begun my stream and my recording. OBS is very nice like that. It's very helpful. Oh, I can manage my channel directly from my phone? Ah, Twitch is Twitch is a lovely thing. Uh, well, welcome folks. Welcome. Um, I probably should have set it up for this here, but that's fine. Uh, we are today, tonight. Yes, we are going to be. We're going to be prepping Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. This is the new starter set adventure. I have uh, all of the pre-gen characters up here. And this is just a fun little stream. Uh, I honestly don't expect anybody to hop in, but if they do, it'll be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Um, Jumping right into it. I am not displaying the actual book because I'm afraid someone might sue me. I am going to turn down the music real quick. Because I think it's a little loud. That's probably better. All right. So, here we go. First we've got this beginning beach. I was experimenting with a certain aesthetic that I wanted to do, especially with the pre-gens, where instead of regular tokens, like, this is just a character from another game of mine. Instead of the regular tokens, I would use actually the cutouts of the pre-gen things. But then I was trying to do it with every other creature. So, like, I have the first three zombies here that you fight right off the bat. And it's clearly a different aesthetic. I'm not an illustrator. Although if you sort of turn back time, you will find on my channel a stream where I drew stuff. I was attempting to draw. That was fun. Um, but yeah, I am not an illustrator. Um, I'm gonna get Captain Cora out of here. Bye. So I am going to redo these real quick. Now, for any aspiring online DMs, this is my go-to little site. I like to use the Foundry basic one, and I like to yeah, I'll do the wizard first. Bring them front and center, and turn the background white, so it's just nice, clean, crisp. It's everything you need it to be, and nothing else. So I'm going to download it real quick. I'm downloading it. It's complete. Haha. And then I'm going to go in here to my parties, and I'm going to do High Elf Wizard. And then I'm going to delete this one. Goodbye. Delete. Who be this? Nobody. And then I'm gonna put away those, and I'm going to pop. It's kind of a shame. I would like to experiment with this aesthetic if I ever get the chance. Like, instead of it's a circle representing each character. I would instead gonna turn my phone silent. I don't need the Wall Street Journal, thank you. And like it would be actually as though the characters were standing in the places. At least that's what I imagine. Um, but I would probably need like custom artwork for that, and I ain't doing that for the good old starter adventure. So, yep. Alright, here we go. Choose image. It does not show up on stream, the little pop-up, which is nice. Oh, I should probably do the fighter first. Oh, the rogue is right here. Okay. I'm actually going to zoom in on his face. And the what's it called? Barrel. That's the word. The barrel can remain as just a nice little background, which I don't usually go for, but I don't really feel like going through the effort of removing the barrel, even though it takes like 2 seconds. I just don't want to. I might later. So nope. But by the way, for any future folk, if you can't tell, this has spoilers. This is an entirely spoiler-based stream. Lightfoot Halfling Rogue. Yeah, something I also want to touch on just a little bit before I move on from here. Each of the pre-gen characters, I feel like people are... the last time I ran Stormwreck Isle, it was really sort of unfortunate that nobody really went for the pre-gens. Because they all have really interesting like drives and motivations to bring them into the adventure. Even the paladin, the human paladin here, his is just like, I'm kind of disgusted with the nobility that I myself am a part of, and I'm here to just find answers as to what I should do with my life, which is real nice. Actually, the fighter also has one like that. But there's also the dwarven cleric who came here following visions left by their deity, foretelling of a great sinister dark cloud of death, sort of looming over this island. And then there's the criminal, the Lightfoot Halfling, who is, I believe the name of the organization is the Gilded Grin. Yes? Wait. Getting started probably hasn't. Yep. Okay. Lightfoot Halfling Rogue. I need this to be a lot zoomed in a lot. Yeah. Oh, the Gilded Gallows. I think I'm mixing up the Grin part with some other criminal organization, but they a thief from the Gilded Gallows has apparently made off with a boatload of treasure, and is seeking to raise his name as well as, claim the treasure. Your halfling friend is here to find the criminal who apparently retreated here. And, uh, yeah. So that's. Oh, we also have the wizard. Their colleague was killed, and they're here to figure out why or how, really. And for these three specifically, there are specific moments in the story that directly ties in with their backstories, which is really neat and fun. And uh, honestly, I'm really interested in seeing what a game consisting of entirely these pregens uh, would look like. But also, I'm pretty sure I'm not getting that anytime soon. So let's go ahead and make our paladin next. Want to get that halberd in there, or no, that's a battle axe. He's holding it real weird. Like, why is the axe so far above your head, dude? Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have it actually center on the axe, and then he's just sort of drifting off of it, so that other people can be confused about what kind of weapon it is. This is the revenge I impart on the world. Um, delete that. Yep. New image. We got the human paladin. Human paladin. Oh, I forgot to publicize this in all my friend groups. Oh, I got a very nice message from CJ. Uh, Unfortunately, Tuesday's stream got corrupted, but me and CJ had a lot of fun. Just playing Monster Crown together, wherein we learned that Monster Crown is not exactly worthwhile. It's a horribly unbalanced mess. And I will not be playing that anymore. But be looking forward to me and CJ playing Don't Starve Together. Um, Together, we will be playing that. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. Uh, all right. And I'm going to publicize here. No. Give me 2 seconds. It's really weird. The Discord does not seem to acknowledge Twitch URLs, which I find interesting. It's Okay. So that's that. I am going to pull OBS back up because I need to see that. And we're going to continue on our merry way. Firstly, by killing the first version of the human paladin. Goodbye, sir. Yes. Goodbye. Um, I have not made the fighter yet. I don't know why I thought I did, but I'm gonna do that real quick. Here we go. When I was trying to make it just like a white image, uh, the Wood Elf Fighter's image was the hardest one because the background remover just sort of kept uh like blotting out random parts and it would just be randomly see-through. Um, I think I want to cut out the owl. As much as I love the owl, it's a lovely owl. Mr. Owl. Um, image. We've got our friend, the one, the only Wood Elf Fighter. There has never been one of his kind before or since. As clarification, I don't know why I brought this up. As clarification, uh, if somebody were in my game, they would not be limited to these. They would absolutely be able to uh, play their own characters. Oh no, I'm streaming at the same time as Jaden Animations. Jaden, why would you do this to me? I absolutely love Jaden. Uh, Absolutely a huge fan. I wanted to do Jaden-esque animations myself, but I would never have done so as successfully or even as well, even as anything. She's an awesome creator. If you're here, why? You should be watching Create Jaden Animations. I'm doing great. Ah, that's a great move for a new streamer. Uh, don't watch me, watch this better person. Ah, here we go. And finally, we have our Hill Dwarf Cleric. I know that Hill Dwarves are named Hill Dwarves because they are dwarves of the hill, as opposed to mountain dwarves who are of the mountain. But I've always sort of gone like, hey, so you're kind of just less sharp than mountain dwarves, which absolutely is not true. Oh, I need to actually put these guys up now. Bop, and bop, and bop. And these guys go away. They are lost for all time. I'm actually going to get these guys in a bit of a party. Now, having already made all of these except for the wizard, and it's a wizard, so I can make some generalizations, I already know that the cleric has the highest AC and such. I'm gonna definitely have the wizard and the fighter in the back. How many throwing weapons do you have, really? Well, daggers, but they'll get lost to sea. I'll have these two form a second line. And I sort of like the idea of being like, the dwarf has the most sustainability. He should be in front. Uh, well, the paladin is almost purely. Yeah. Okay. this makes a little more sense to me. So this is a very uh, easy starting configuration uh, for our zombies, who I'm also going to have to replace real quick. Give me a second. I'm the scope of my search is beyond parties now. There are no zombies in my parties, unfortunately. Um, an annoying fact of my existence is that I used to have subtitles on all of my tokens just by default, and now I don't do that. It's kind of grating on the eyes, actually, I've come to discover. So, uh, every token I put down needs to be uh, un brain work, please. I swear to God, somebody's going to hop in and be like, yeah. Um, hello. Do we have people? Oh, I have 2 viewers. Interesting. Hello, folks. Very nice. Nice to see you, folks. Uh, just prepping some Stormwreck Isle. Oh my god, I moved the boat. The boat's not going to be there when the encounter starts. It's more like for fun, happy uh flavor when we start. But yeah, that's the first uh scenario set up. We've got some combat basics that I'll just sort of display at the beginning uh, to help guide along our new players, because it is the starter adventure and you don't want to assume anything about starter adventure players. Um, I did see like some creators were doing like a hard mode of Lost Mines of Phandelver or uh, something, and it was very interesting, actually. So I'm going to set these guys up here. I'm going to turn snapping off here. It's not snapping the way I'd like it to. Um, here we go. Here we go. And here we go. So it's like they're just gradually coming up. I've already mostly set up this. Uh, I already mostly set this up, but yeah, I am just going to walk through what's here. So firstly, the first thing they're going to come across is these kobolds, who are the main inhabitants of Dragon's Rest, this big, well, actually very small cloister of followers of Bahamut. This is a temple of Bahamut over here. And these kobolds are going to just sort of run up and start going like, ah, who are you? You all look cool. Is that a knife? Oh my god. And basically just overwhelm them until the leader comes, and the leader's name is Elder Runara. This mysterious wise woman who tends to the Temple of Bahamut and the cloister at large, who is going to introduce herself and welcome to the cloister our party. Also present is Tarak, the man that our pre-gen rogue is looking for. Although the pre-gen rogue won't notice to start, simply because Tarak is currently living as a fun botanist. And there's Varnoth, a legendary general, who I believe it's the dwarf who will recognize Varnoth, a legendary general who's just sort of chilling here. Um, which is lovely. And yeah. Um, we've got Mila's storeroom, which is where our uh, adventurers will be able to stock up on supplies from Mila, one of the kobolds, uh, who will have all the basic supplies and also a few fun things that I've thrown in. Also, I have given each of the pre-gens and uh, anybody that makes their own character will also get just a fun selection of throwables or consumables, just fun stuff, because I do feel with the recent release of Baldur's Gate, having things to throw is going to be a lot more popular nowadays. Just fun things with funky effects. Uh, yeah. And these are where the kobolds all sleep. They each have a desk because reasons. This is the winch house. The winch house is used to get supplies up to the cloister because they live on this cliff face. And then we have the kitchen and dining hall. Our lovely friends are going to. Does Zark have a fucking subtitle? God damn it. Bane of my existence. Well, anyway, Zark is cooking to start. We have the library. It's a library. And then we have the Temple of Bahamut itself, the most notable feature of Dragon's Rest, which is just this lovely space. It's an open air temple with a large statue of a human guise of Bahamut. And that's where you'll mostly find Elder Runara, who I'm going to put back where she was. But sometimes you'll find her in the library. Sometimes she'll be cooking in the kitchen. La di da. And that's really Dragon's Rest. So I am going to actually. Oh, I completely forgot I never finished making the wizard. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pull up our lovely wizard. Where are the pre-gen characters? Here we are. Our high elf wizard. Going to pull that onto this window. No. Why do you do that? Why do you do this to me? I don't like how Opera does some things. Maybe if I paste the URL. Yep, okay. That's good. That will do. And then I'm just gonna scooch this over here. And I'm going to do this last pre-gen. Which is fun. We've got from the race they learned the precipitation cantrip. It's interesting recreating these because these characters are made just slightly off from how I would ever make any character. And it's a fun reminder that the things that I do are not standard. They are not standard whatsoever. So yeah. What is this? My Twitch is pulsing at me. You guys are getting to see a little... Hmm. Hmm. Why? Why would I do this? This doesn't make sense. Going to... Hey, motherfucker. Turn off field mode. How do I turn this off? I'm just gonna... I don't have mods. Why would this be the default? I'm just gonna... Yep. Alright. Shield mode should no longer be on. Shield mode on. Whoop. I don't know how to turn this off. There's a button in OBS, but it only brings up another one of these. Okay, well, I hope people are able to oh. Yeah, let's turn that off. I might turn it back on at some point when I get a bigger following, but it does not seem necessary at this juncture. But carrying on, I have the wizard. I'm going to turn on all of their optional features because, yep. Did I do that? No, I want the, shield mode. Bring that back. No. I don't want followers only. So, why is chat saying that... we're learning things. We are learning things. I don't know. It's probably fine, right? I actually don't know if I currently have people to be worrying about. I have one viewer. Hello, one viewer. I seriously wonder if that is me. I have no way to tell from OBS, and that seems like a mistake. But anyways. Well, let's carry on. Gonna pop this down. Even though I'm probably going to need it in 5 minutes. Let's see. So, what I've been doing, I've been going to proficiencies. Oh, background. That's right. Arcana and history are what I get from my background, so I am going to choose insight, investigation, and perception from the wizards. No idea. Anyways, it'll be fine. And I believe that in a strange move, the spells are... Oh, I need to do the abilities first. D&D Beyond's layout is a little meh. But anyways, we've got a 10 in strength. So I'm gonna bring this to manual. We have a 10 in strength. We have a 15 in dexterity, which I believe would be a 14, maybe? Nope. So a 13. I remember the first time I did this, which was a while ago. Um, I actually bumped up all of odd, um, the odd numbered stats to even numbers because I hate when I when I'm playing, I do not like having odd numbered things, and I will specifically be uh, dumping ability points. Ability points? What am I saying? Uh, ability score increases. I turn on chat and immediately I go on stream and immediately forget what on earth I'm doing. But yeah, here we go. 15. Wisdom is 12. Which actually does make sense for their character. And charisma is an 8. Not a charismatic motherfucker. Okay. So that's fun. So we've got our high level sage. What languages do you know, my friend? Celestial, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elvish. Yeah, they already know the rest. So, very good. We're going to... Oh, wait. We're going to actually go to their spells and choose them. Because, to my knowledge, this just kind of lays out what spells you can have, not what spells you should have. Which is interesting because the rest of the sheet is kind of like, here's what you should have. And then for the spells, it's just, you figure it out. The most complicated thing on this sheet, you figure it out. So yeah. Only got first level spells and cantrips. So... Oh, I think it does actually show a selection. And it's weird that I only have... Oh, wait. I got one for my race, right? Yeah, Prestidigitation, which is one of these. So I'm getting Mage Hand, Ray of Frost, and Shocking Grasp. It's been a minute since I've done this. Mage Hand. We got Shocking Grasp and Ray of Frost. That's right. Here we go. And that is a nice little range of abilities for your initial spells. And now we're on to the first level spells, which it does definitely just go like, you can have whatever you want. So yeah. Yeah. So it should just sort of do. Okay, here we go. So I have 4 first level spells available to me. I want a utility, a offensive, a defensive, 2 offensive spells because you have both attack rolls and saving throws, and generally I like to have both covered. And actually, for either one, I can substitute in just Magic Missile, because Magic Missile is good. Magic Missile is a very good first level spell. It's just guaranteed damage, which is always valuable. Um, so yeah. Magic missile. And I am going to throw in. Should I get mage armor or should I get shield? Shield is more valuable, I think. I'm getting shield. Here we go. For offense. For offense, I feel like actually. So this is an evocation wizard by default, so I'm going to focus on evocation just a little. I do feel like since I took magic missile, it's more valuable. It's slightly more valuable to focus on one that is a saving throw. 10 feet is almost nothing. So I'm not really gonna focus on that. Burning Hands would be good. Um, 10 feet is not almost nothing. It's just I don't. It's a little less than I'd like. Even in a circle. I go with Burning Hands. Burning Hands is a classic. 3d6 fire damage, always good. Versus 1d6 and knocked prone. So yeah. And then we want a good old utility spell. And I kind of want to lean into just a little what would be most useful for our party. But having said that, I can't really think of one that is more or less. Disguise Self is useless in this adventure. You don't want it. There is zero situations where you would want to disguise yourself. That is more something for something set a little more in society. I guess if you're trying to trick the kobolds into doing something, but truly I have no idea what you would be trying to do that would necessitate that. The kobolds are really off to the side of everything except in a functional sense. And also just sort of flavor. So I am wondering what I should do. Sleep is good. Can zombies get sleeped? I don't know actually. Oh, I have failed CJ. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay. I have things set up where I'm more likely to notice something. CJ is in a D&D session right now, so uh, and they asked me a question, weighing in on what I would do in a situation, uh, which is always fun. There's always detect magic. That would be good. I don't know why my eyes always skipped over detect magic up until now, but that would be useful. Identify. I feel like that wouldn't be good. I feel I I haven't read over the loot in this campaign in a minute. Uh, so let me actually. Does anything in this adventure need to be identified? Because if not, I'm not going to bother with it. Uh, dismiss that. Ba 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 ba. Descriptions. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. They've done away with identify being useful. Interesting. A magic item's description explains how the item works, la da da da. Handling a magic item is enough to give a character a sense that something is extraordinary about the item. To learn more, a character can concentrate on the item during a short rest while being in physical contact with the item. At the end of the rest, the character learns the item's properties. Potions are an exception. A little taste is enough to tell the taster what the potion does. That is wild. Why did they do that? Has it? How long has it been like that? Was that specifically for this? I wouldn't be surprised. Um, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was specifically for this, but yeah, okay. Identifies useless. Uh, I'm glad I read that. There have been times where I've just skipped over actually reading. You should definitely read your appendices before running an adventure. Just as a note, folks. Protection from evil and good would be good. Hmm, but not as good as shield. Um, so I'll probably say no. Oh, honestly, I'm kind of feeling find familiar. Uh yeah, I don't really see, and this is probably a testament mostly to just how open-ended this small little campaign is. But I'm not really seeing a whole lot of stuff. Like, the DM, can't specifically see uh, the DM can't specifically really see a usefulness for the other utility spells. Um, of course, it's always going to be different in actual play. You always want to. But yeah, I'm going to go with Find Familiar. What? Did I not? Hold on. Oh, I forgot that you have to do this. Okay. In that case, I probably, yeah, I also need to, it's been a minute. At first level, you have a spellbook containing 6 first level spells. So I'm just gonna make the other two be uh, rituals. Make it simple and clean. They can uh, use them without actually. Um, yeah, I think snare would be good too. So those are 2 rituals they have on hand. Uh, and yeah. Oh, is snare not ritual? Ah, ah. There's funky times to be had when snare is not a ritual. Alright, I'm getting rid of it then. Snare. Get out of here. Um. Ba, 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 ba. I guess. I just don't think that it'll be useful. I'm really thinking about this. My brain. It. I mean, I guess I could put in another one to sort of tutorialize, like switching spells, because I know that, for the longest time I was like, "What do you mean you can switch spells?" Um. Uh. Maybe I should have it be something that's functionally the same as one of the other ones. Just so there's not. I'll make it mage armor. I'll make it mage armor and be like, hey, uh, so this is sort of the choice laid before you. Um, you can either pop up a shield for a round and have more protection in a specific situation, or you can just sort of have a general bubble of protection. So yeah, yeah. I like that. I like that. Sort of getting a little bit of tutorializing in there, and also being having a range of abilities that they can fall back on in a pinch. Uh, yeah. That's good. Looking good. Looking good. So we're gonna come here. They have a short sword. Very fun. That's not. Where did they get the short sword from? Interesting. They're being funky. Oh, they don't even have a quarterstaff. That's interesting. They literally just said, fuck that. Okay, well, component pouch. Uh, which I sort of suspected. I do want part of the, uh, if I get, like, somebody playing this pre-gen wizard, I do kind of want to have fun narrations, like Caleb Woodagast style of just uh, taking out the little ingredients, and I think that would be a fun time. Um, yeah, that's a scholars pack. Okay, I'm going to equip these. And then I'm going to add a short sword real quick. And then, what? funky stuff might a Neverwinter what might a Neverwinter scholar be carrying around? I don't know. Beeza's breath. Interesting. Seems more of a criminal thing. Just carrying out around some chalk. Actually, I do like that. He has chalk. Or she. I don't know. They have chalk. Just to mark paths and such. What is that? Interesting. Oh, I can just suddenly have one of these pregens be a drug addict. That's good. That's wonderful. I love it. Um, Essence of ether. Um. Interesting. Um, An hourglass to tell time. That would be fun. Actually, that's not what a fucking hourglass does. It can measure the passage of time. It can't tell time. We're not going to talk about this. Hey, future folk, or anybody who may or may not be in chat, we're not talking about it. We're not going to talk about it. Midnight Tears. Very fun. Malice. Murgaxer. Ooh. I like that. That can be what they have for their funky thing. Their funky Baldur's Gate 3 thing. Alright. We have our High Elf Wizard. I'm going to turn off Beyond 20. I just kind of... It's fine. It'll be fine. Look at all this. That's a good-looking first-level character, if you ask me. Hell yeah. Alright. Kind of bothers me that neither of the cantrips are saving throws, but that's alright. So, now that that's done, we've got Dragon's Rest, we've got our High Elf Wizard, and we've got the rest of our party just ready to be claimed by... That's bothering me. There we go. Ready to be claimed by some daring adventurer who doesn't really feel like or feel confidence in making their own, or maybe just doesn't feel up for it. Very good. Very good. What does encoding overloaded mean? We're gonna find out. Encoding overloaded OBS. Predominantly as a result of its immerse sticks with OBS running error and due to it, etc. Everybody may need to confront various by the product for stalling legitimate utilization of the program. OBS has advanced toward the top proficient stream. I want to know what this means. Screen on this article. Motherfucker, get out of here. Not OBS. I am literally just... I'm using two browsers. Interesting. Okay, so I need to get an alternative. Among other things, I need to get another software to record while I'm streaming. Oh well. Well, because I don't know the consequences, and because I've already had one stream be lost to time, encoding overloaded. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and stop. But for anybody who might have joined me or are joining me in the future, thank you for joining me. I know I got through very little of Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. I will be on stream. I'm gonna stream again Monday just to catch up a little on this. I want to get done pretty quickly. Now that all of the characters are done, we should be moving at a faster pace through the actual recording. So not recording, campaign. So it will be better. But thank you all for joining. Hopefully this will see the light of YouTube soon. And see you around. Have a good one.